finally got a day with some decent weather. It's been raining, snowing, cold, miserable. You know, weather in Northwest Ohio in February. So finally got a day when I can ride just a little bit. Trying to go find a place to take a picture. I'm gonna go to our normal spot, but I was wanting to get something else too. Take a couple pictures for Instagram. And generally just get out on the bike for a bit. I'm hoping this road is actually open all the way through. It's looking a little sketch. A little wet. Gotta get used to riding again. It's been a little bit. Seems like anytime I ride, the river's way up. One of these days I'll get some footage of it when it's actually not up. Maybe. Like August. Maybe it'll go down by August. I go riding along for a mile with my turn signal on. Thanks for pointing that out to me. Nobody. So I have made a few changes since I last did a video. I did do a video about changing the rear tail lights or turn signal. But since then I've changed out the tail light, the front turn signals, and put some new Womack frame sliders on. So when I had the accident, one of the frame sliders that was on here snapped off. So upon further inspection, I found out that they were really cheap plastic. And when I took the other side off, I actually broke it taking it off. It just came apart. It probably wouldn't have broken, but I'm a little rough with it sometimes. So when I was taking it apart, I broke it. The advantage of knowing that the sheriff is busy at the moment, so I just saw him go by, going somewhere. The lights are blazing. Go up on top of the reservoir, get a picture up there or two, and then I'll have to see where else I'm gonna go. Haven't really decided. There isn't any like beautiful cliffs or mountains to get up on and take a picture in Northwest Ohio, so you do what you gotta do, you know. There's some decent scenery a little ways from here, but I'm not riding that far. It's not that warm out. like just water laying in the fields, but it's actually ice slowly starting to melt. So it's not very warm out, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's not water, that's ice. Well, there's water, but you know. Any of you kids took science, you know that there's ice. Yeah, that made sense because I can talk. Well, there's the docks. You gotta have water to make ice. Maybe that's what I was trying to say. Alright, so I'm gonna shoot a picture. And I got this place all to myself. Ain't nobody here. All that good stuff. Take a picture of the bike without all the crapple on it. I got plenty of pictures of the bike from here. I just don't have any pictures without the old turn signals. Let's see, we're shooting right into the sun, so that's helpful. Let's see if I can get one like this. It's like a photo shoot, man. It's like a photo shoot. That don't work. Alright, there's enough to choose from there, I think. Now where to? Now where to? I've got no idea, Bob. Not at all. So you can't tell from your side of the camera, but I am bundled up. I have my regular riding jacket on with a leather on top of it, because my riding jacket's actually textile. Plus I have a sweatshirt underneath all that. Call me a sissy if you will, but I'm warm. So we got one more week of February, and then who knows what March brings. Usually a lot of rain. A lot of rain. And sometimes snow. According to the extended forecast, snow. More of the same. So before the accident, or in the accident, I had a windshield. I was going to replace it, but I'm not really sure I'd want to. Let me know what you think. I think I'm going to run without it for a while. I mean, the bike's made without a windshield. It's an aftermarket option. I don't know if I need it. I kind of like the bike without it. the largest benefit I found with having the windshield is I can move the dash up here because I have a bracket that I made to do that. So leave a comment below, let me know what you think. So, you know, sometimes I stumble over my words because, well, words are hard, I guess. And I can edit that out. But a lot of times I think, I'll leave it in. Doesn't hurt to let people know I'm human. If I did everything to perfection all the time, I don't know what fun life would be. Sometimes it's the mistakes that make life more enjoyable, and the plus side is you learn from it, as long as you survive. I guess if you die, not much of a lesson learned for yourself. And sometimes, you know, if you make a mistake and it's on video, somebody else might be able to learn from it. I'm not just talking about words anymore, you know. Mistakes riding, doing stupid stuff. It's all learning experience. And then you do die, eventually. Hopefully. I don't hope you die. I'm just saying, eventually, we all die. Talking about anymore. Somebody on Instagram was talking about seasonal plates in Europe. I didn't realize they had them, but I guess you can buy your plate just through a certain part of the season. I'm guessing it's cheaper that way. What are your thoughts? What do you think? You know, should there be an option like that in the US, especially for those of us who live in the North States? It's kind of cold through the winter parts of the year. It'd be kind of, I think it'd be kind of nice to only pay like half the price and have your license for 4 or 5 months if you're not going to ride the bike. I mean, some of us would go for the option of keeping it the whole year, because when there's a nice day out, we like to get out and ride. But if you're going to winterize your bike, it'd be nice to be able to not really pay the full price of a year that you're not going to use on a plate. I kind of like that idea. Let me know what your thoughts are. weather's still not great here in Ohio, so I'm going to wrap this video up. Appreciate you leaving a comment below if you find something about the video to comment on. I'd like to hear your opinions. If you haven't done so, subscribe. Maybe hit that notification bell so you can come back and see more when I post something else. Other than that, have yourself a great day and enjoy your weather wherever you're at.